are you all today? Are you all fine? Children, in my last session, which activity did we do? We learned lock and key activity, right? That was key detective activity. Through that activity, what did we learn? We learned about shapes and patterns. Children, do you know? Today I am going to conduct one home planet activity. In this home planet activity, we are going to learn how to stitch a button. So, you are not going to stitch a button on a cloth, but what are you all going to do, you know? You are going to learn to stitch buttons on one tray or on a card paper, right? So, are you all ready for the activity? Children, for today's activity, I have this type of tray. In this tray, as you can see, we have holes. Now, along with that, I am going to use the shoelaces. Because these shoelaces are sharp and hard from the front side, it is easy for us to pass this through the buttons. Now, along with this, I am going to use these buttons. Children, I have this type of big buttons. If you don't have big size buttons, you can use the buttons whichever you have at home, right? Children, if you don't have this type of tray, you can take a hard card paper, and on card paper you can draw points at some distance, and then take help from your elders and make holes on the points with this type of stick or pencil or pen, whatever you have. Do not do it by yourself. Take help from your elders, okay? Because if you will try to do this, you will get hurt on your fingers, right? So, as I am doing here, you can take help from your elders and make such type of holes, okay? So, I don't need to use this type of paper because I am having this tray, right? So, I am going to use it. Now, we'll learn to stitch buttons today. For that, I am taking this shoelace. First of all, I need to tie this shoelace here so that when I will stitch button, it will not come out, right? So, I will show you how I am doing it. See, here I am passing my shoelace and it came out from here. Did you see? Yes. So, when you pull this, you will have to make a knot. See. Make a loop. See how I am doing? Make a loop and then pass this and pull the thread. Now your knot is ready. Can you see better? Okay. So now this thread will not come out. Okay. So, see, it is fixed here, right? Now, we'll start stitching the buttons. For that, I'm going to take one button. Which color shall I take? Let me take green color first. Okay. So, now, what we'll do first? We'll insert this side of hard part of the shoelace into this button hole, right? See, and you can see it came out from the other side. Now I'm going to pull. What are we doing now? Pull the thread, pull, and see, our button is fixed here. Can you see? It is fixed. Now again I will have to pass this hard side from the hole. So here I need to find out the hole. Can you see here? Can you see hole? No. So move your button a little bit and then you can see the hole, right? Can you see the hole? Now again we will insert the shoelace, and where it will come out from? It will come out from the back side. And if you are not comfortable with that, you insert the shoelace from the button and then you can insert your shoelace in the tray. So when you will flip it, you can see that it has come out from the other side. And then what we'll do? Pull. What are we doing now? Pulling the thread, pulling the shoelace, and see, one side of our button is fixed here, right? So now we need to fix this other side. So from here, what we need to do, we need to find the holes of buttons from here. So where is the hole? Where is the hole? Where is the hole? Oh, I got it. It's here. So what am I doing now? I'm going to insert. I'm inserting the shoelace and it will come out from the button. Let us see how it works. So here, as you can see, it came out, and now what we need to do? We need to pull it. Pull, pull, pull and fix. So see, this side is fixed now. Now again we will insert the shoelace into the buttonhole. Now can you see hole? No, there is a white portion here. We will find out the hole. See, now we got the hole and we'll insert it. Okay, so insert, and you can see, flip the board, flip the tray or paper, and it came out, right? So pull the shoelace. Now can you see, our button is fixed. So now I'm going to take another button. Which color shall I take, children? Which is your favorite color? Come on, tell me. Okay, which shape is this? This is circle. And which color is this? Green color. And our shoelace is also of green color, right? Now we'll take some other color and some other shape. Okay, so now which shape do you want to take? Okay, shall we take this oval shape? And this is oval shape. And which color is this, children? Purple color. Yes. So here I am going to fix this purple color button. So for that, first what I need to do? I need to match the holes, right? So here I can see the hole. Now I will flip the board and find out the holes. See, here I can see there is space. So I will insert my shoelace and I will again flip the board. See, the shoelace came out, and I will pull and pull the lace. Now what I need to do next? Again match the holes and insert the shoelace, insert, and then flip the board and See, here it came out. And what am I doing? I'm pulling the lace. Pull, 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 and it is fixed. Now I need to insert the shoelace. Find out the hole and insert it. See here, children, here you can see purple part, but here, as you can see, we can see through the holes, right? I will show you. See, right? So I will insert shoelace again and see. Yes, it is coming out. Wait. Yes, I got it now. See, it came out from the other side. So now flip the board, and what are we going to do now? Pull the lace, pull the lace, pull it, pull, and done. Now we have to match the hole and we'll insert the shoelace here in this hole. And as you can see, I have inserted, and I'll flip the board, and it came out from the other side. And what are we going to do now? Pull. Yes, pull, and it's done. So children, can you see how did I fix the buttons? So this is the way we can stitch buttons, right? So first, this activity you should do on paper or tray or some hard thing, right? So I want you all to do this activity. It is very good for your concentration, attention span, for your fine motor grips. You can learn shapes, colors, and so many things, right? So enjoy doing this activity at home. Okay? And how was the activity? Did you enjoy learning this? This is a very special activity for you all, you know. It is very important for your fine motor grip, for your finger muscles, your eye-hand coordination, and for your concentration. So I want you all to do this activity. And remember, if you don't have this type of tray, what you are going to do? You are going to use a card paper, right? And enjoy your day, enjoy your activity. Take care. Bye-bye for now.